We're gonna pull any pieces off that we can't sell. So we're gonna look for these bone skin. So bone skin trim off of here. Piece of the patty whack. And trim this down. So anything that we are not going to be using in hamburger or on the roast to be able to sell. So all of this is going to be discard. Okay, the rest of that looks fine. This back piece, there's another piece of bone skin where the paddle bone sat on there. So I'm going to get just this bone skin off. And check for any cartilage. Pull some of this extra fat off. Okay, so now it's ready to be cut into steaks and roasts. Well, yeah, maybe we'll cut a little more off this side too. So let's prep this down a little bit more. We're gonna save this because we can weigh it because it goes into our hamburger. Okay, so this is going to be ready to cut into roast now. Now that we have our chuck roll cleaned up, ready to be made into roasts, we're going to take off 2 chuck eye steaks from the front. So I'll cut 1, 2, and you can see this seam on there that kind of naturally comes apart. I'll take this off for trim. And then here are my 2 chuck eye steaks. That chuck eye changes as it goes down, so I only take 2 off to make sure I get the best of the chuck steaks on there. So the rest of this we're just gonna cut into regular chuck roasts. So I'll cut that one. On here, if I'm cutting for the case or for an order, I can adjust my size of how thick to cut those. And then I can shape these up. So we want to make sure that all of our roasts and steaks are symmetrical. So if we have any pieces that are kind of sticking out weird, we can trim those back a little bit. Any thicker pieces of fat. So keeping everything symmetrical makes it fit better and display better in the package. So there are all the chuck roasts and the chuck steaks, or chuck eyes.